Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to Banished. So I have made a first look video of Banished and I've been playing it decently casually. In fact, this is only the third city that I've started. The first one didn't go so well. All of a sudden winter was there, then my people started dying, then my children started starving in their houses, and well, let's just say it didn't go so well, and I learned the lesson that you want a decent surplus in food if you want to get anywhere in Banished. So this is like the third city that I started here, and I was very happy with the location of my first storage barn and stockpile. It was right next to a bend in the river, which is pretty awesome for fisheries, because as you can see right here, I've placed one here, and then one here as well. And so that was really helpful to get the food situation under control early on. Here are my housing blocks. So it's basically the surface for a 9x9, but because the center house would be completely blocked off, it's a small inroad here with then a well in between them. So these are 8 houses in similar blocks here that have population in them. After that, I started to work on the forest right here just outside of town, and it's actually maintained by this forester's lodge, so that's pretty damn handy. They will replant all the trees, cut down the biggest ones, and get you a nice stable supply of wood to take advantage of this pretty big forest that I have right here on the right side of town. I also added a hunting cabin, so a couple hunters go in here, shoot the deer, bring the meat and the leather back. I also have a gatherer's hut and a herbalist, so all of the resources coming from the forest are also gathered by the guys, and it's actually still very close to my storage barn, so that's been doing all right. Unfortunately, I think if you look at my population though, we are entering a demographic winter, just as early winter starts as well, because I'm now at 68 adults and only 7 children. So just a few years back the situation looked quite healthy. I had like in the 40s of number of adults and like 20 children. A lot of them were students from the school. But now a lot of them have become adults at the same time, and yeah, we're in a little bit of a pickle. So for the infrastructure in the main town, I should say, we also have a school, which helps to make my guys a little bit more productive. We also have 2 woodcutters, because firewood is pretty important, a blacksmith, a tailor. Over here we have a hospital, and that's it. I think those are all the establishments that my citizens can take advantage of. I don't think I even have any patients yet, so I've yet to really see the hospital be useful. But you can imagine on this small island here, basically surrounded by the city, resources were a little bit of a problem. So we did make a bridge over here, and this is my resource area at the moment. So we have another managed forest here, forester's lodge, with hunting cabin, gatherer's hut, another fishing dock right here, and we also have a quarry for stone and a mine for the iron, and so a second storage barn and some more stockpiles just to get the resources there pretty quickly. And this is like the resource corner. We added a couple more fishing docks here as well, because food is a problem very quickly. And in the meantime, what's been happening here, stone cutter has died of old age, and someone replaced him, so because I have extra laborers, that's working out. But yeah, I have to say about this quarry, people tend to get crushed by falling rocks here quite often. You lose a lot of people to a stone quarry. That's something that I've definitely noticed. And here is where our next phase is going to be. So I have a few houses here for the workers, and I'm hoping to increase my food production right here on this open space. In fact, let's see if I can't ask them. Oh, that's not the right one. If I can't ask them to clear a little bit more here. So I'm hoping to get something like cows going, maybe a few crops as well. But for that I will need some traders to pass by my trading post here, and I will need some resource for that as well, especially stone. has been decently hard to come by in sufficient quantities to do everything that I wanted. And yeah, this is basically a look at my first city in Banished that is at least sustaining itself a little bit. But like I said, I am expecting some problems with population. This is definitely something you have to keep in mind when playing Banished, is to manage your population. I must have built too many houses in a single year, which caused a population boom in children. But right now, if I want to keep the growth going, I have to put down like probably 5 to 8 houses just to give all the new people a chance to establish their own families. But I can already see that I'll never have the resources to increase my food supply sufficiently. So I'm really in a little bit of a bind, and this city over here will actually probably have to go through a demographic winter, a little bit of a Japanese scenario where I'll have the population just try to maintain itself or even lower a little bit while I do the trades, while I increase the food supply, and only then go for more houses. But so far it's a very fun little game. You have to think of a lot of things, manage everything. You can actually micromanage pretty much everything. You know, you can put limits to how much they will mine or keep in stock on every single resource gathering building, so it's pretty damn cool. You can then yeah, increase if you need more food. All of a sudden you can decide to go for some more hunters or more fishers. And when spring is here, you can actually start to switch some people over to different tasks to try and build like an important building or something like that. But at the moment, yeah, I have to wait and see a little bit how things evolve. I usually play at twice speed, that's decently manageable. And yeah, let's hope that these guys come in here, trade me some livestock, some nice food for wood, or maybe some fish, stuff like that. And that I can actually gather the resources as well to increase my my food production, because that's going to be priority number 1, I think. And oh, luckily another few children born, so it looks like the population might just stay pretty stable when the old people start to die off. But there's definitely a lot to think about in Banished. It's a decently challenging game, and still no trader on the horizon. At least some stone coming from this part over here. So it's looking okay, but I have to be a little bit careful. If too many people start to die, all of a sudden I could be in a real bind. But definitely having a lot of fun playing this game casually. This is a small map as well, so I'll probably be on the maximum decently quickly on a map like this. But I definitely plan to get a good few hours out of Banished, because it's quite a lot of fun to micromanage this this small city here and just try to find the most optimal way to do things. A lot of fun. So yep, there you go guys. As late winter starts to kick in, we'll soon be in springtime. I hope that the traders will come then, and I will be able to expand the city a little bit. But for now, thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you all next time.